Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. In case you're new here, welcome. My name is Mwango and kindly consider subscribing. Join the Mwango squad. So today I'm coming live from Africa, and on today's video I want to share with you my typical morning routine as a village girl. So it's time for me to wake up. And the first thing that I do when I wake up is actually spread my bed. And don't worry about my dress. Here in the village, you don't have to put on pajamas when you go to bed. So the cloth that you had that day is the very cloth that you go to sleep on with. And of course, wake up in the morning while still putting it on. So don't worry about the pajamas. So let's get started. Let me get to share with you my typical morning routine as a village girl. The first thing I do as a village girl immediately I wake up is to clean the compound by sweeping. Reason being, we get to welcome visitors at home by letting them sit under the tree. So you just bring them seats and they sit under the tree. So the compound has to be really clean. After sweeping, you get to collect the rubbish and you put it inside a tin. But before you do that, you have to ensure the compound is as clean as you see it right there. So comment down below. Let me get to know what you think about my sweeping skill as a village girl. But here, if you really want a wife, a wife material, just get a village girl. Let me get to know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Prove me if I'm wrong, So after collecting the rubbish or the dirt, you take it to the shamba, so that it can get to decay and the farm will just remain fertile as always. So after that, it's now time for me to clean the kitchen, because also all the houses have to be swept so that they can be clean to start the day. So let's get to do that. It's now time for me to wash the dishes, and I have to do it from outside, unlike the big cities where you wash the dishes from the kitchen. So just place them on the grass, then go back and bring some more dirty dishes because everything has to be really clean. Concerning the ducks, they were fed early morning, but if there's any leftover, you just have to check if there's any from the dishes. But if there's none, you just have to get straight into your business, which is washing the dishes. So let's get started. When it comes to cleaning sufurias or cooking pots, here in my village we use sand and coconut leaves. So kindly comment down below. Let me get to know what you use back in your villages. Apart from using ash and sand, is there any other method? Let me get to know in the comment section down below. And the good thing about cleaning the sufurias with sand and the coconut leaves is that it really makes the sufurias to look really clean. And it's the easiest method of cleaning the sufurias. As you all see, my sufurias are really clean. They even look like, kind of new or something of the sort. Then now it's time for me to take them in the kitchen to prevent them from getting dirt, from the ducks, from the dust and all that, so that they can be ready to be used in cooking or in preparing breakfast. It's now time for me to brush my teeth, but here in the village we use a special toothbrush made from trees, not just any tree but specific tree, because some trees might be poisonous, so you just have to know the correct type of tree that you're supposed to make your toothbrush from. You have to make it so well, you have to peel it, and also you have to chew it, because it just have to be like the normal toothbrush, but this one is really special. If you've never tried, kindly do. Then you just head to the kitchen, use ash to brush your teeth with, and let me get to know some other uses of ash that you use back in your villages, and what else can you use to brush your teeth, apart from ash. Kindly let me get to know in the comment section down below. And actually this type of toothbrush is just the best, it just outdoes the modern toothbrush. If you've never tried, what are you waiting for? Try and thank me later. Then lastly, I have to wash my face, so that's my village skincare routine, by just cleaning it with water as you've just seen. I also get to clean my toothbrush. Then I just want to go and keep it somewhere, actually at the roof, for future use. It's now time for me to collect firewood so that I can light fire and prepare breakfast for the family, but I don't have to go to the bush. Just around or just within the home, I can easily get firewood from the cassava stems that we plant. We just leave them on the ground and somebody can come and collect them, and they act as firewood. Being a village girl, you have to be strong, and I'm carrying the firewood that way because I'm just within home. But if I could be far away, maybe somewhere in the bush, I could have tied and carried the firewood on my head. But since I'm just at home, I don't have to do that. I just have to carry it as fast as possible to go and prepare breakfast. And I'm finally home, as you see, because I say the distance is not much. So let's start making black tea for breakfast. We use dry leaves from palm trees in lighting fire here in the village, but you also have to be energetic for you to get them. So you can get as much as you can for future use, which is really important to avoid going to get them each and every time whenever you want to light fire. Next, you have to take them to the kitchen, but before you light the fire, you have to go to the kitchen and get a sufuria with water inside, because we are actually going to prepare black tea. That means tea without milk, and also wanna eat with roasted cassava. So stay tuned till the very end. Let me get to show you how we prepare roasted cassava, which is one of the most popular and famous snack, actually morning snack here in the village. So let's get started. As tea gets ready, it's time for me to get the cassava, but the farm is located just within the home, so I don't have to go to the market. So you get this cassava by just uprooting the cassava trees, and that's how you get the cassava. So it basically means we eat the roots of the cassava trees. So that's why most African women like Mwango, we're really strong. So give the video a like and let me get to know what you think about today's video. And you have to get as much as you can according to the number of the family members, because at least each one of us has to get 2 or 3 pieces of cassava. So subscribe also if you haven't already. This time round, it seems the cassava has been left underground. You see, it seems it just broke from the cassava tree. So this time round, you have to get a hoe or a djembe for you to get the cassava from the ground. And oh my goodness, wow, Africa, we're really blessed. So I think they're now enough for all of us in the family. So let's now get home. This is how we roast cassava here at my home in the village. What you need to do is put the cassava as deep as you can, as you just saw me doing. If you've ever tried this, let me get to know in the comment section down below. And this is actually how we cook back in the village, by using the 3 stones and firewood. That's why you can see a lot of smoke. So for those who are asking why is it that there's so much smoke, this is the life that we are used to, but it's really fast and easy to cook using firewood, more so here in the village, and every home can't miss this type of cooking. Also, you need to ensure the fire lights as normal so as to cook the cassavas really fast. Tea is ready too, and it's tea without milk, black tea made of tea leaves and sugar. So I have to take it in the kitchen to prevent dust from getting into it, and also to keep it safe because it's food. I'm back to my roasting cassava job, and as you see, I have some banana leaves where I'm actually removing the peels from the cassava. So this is how basically it's done. When the cassavas are ready, you just get to peel them, and it's really easy for you to peel them. Now it's time for me to serve. I actually cut them into 2 and put on the plates so that we can go and have breakfast, and they really look yummy. Also, we take alongside with the lemon, because it's also a spice, a local spice here in the village. And we sit on a mat while taking breakfast. So let me go and get the tea, because now the cassava is ready and it's now the happy hour. Lol, eating time. So I have to serve my brothers and sisters so that we can get to enjoy the breakfast together. So let me get to know in the comment section down below if you've ever taken roasted cassava with black tea. Actually, it's one of the best meals or food you can get here in the village. And so guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. In case it's your very first time to come across this YouTube channel, welcome. My name is Mwango, a proud village girl born and raised in the village here in Kenya, Africa. So consider subscribing if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? For those who just watch and go, man, it's now time for us to subscribe. We are, on the road to achieving 60,000 subscribers. So ensure you join the squad. Thank you so much. Ciao. See you soon on my next video. Bye guys.